You guys know what time it is?
It's pot talk time.
Matt, do you know what time it is?
Um,
It's welcome back to another episode of the Final Say. How are we doing today, guys?
4:57.
Shut up,
It's a pretty good day, guys. Pretty good day.
Matt.
Yo,
Can we just change your name to Vacation Matt right now? How about that?
I don't know
In
why
that
you
vape
would.
mode.
Don't
You know
know
what
why
I'm
you
saying?
would.
Jelly.
Put palm trees by your name and stuff because you're in Cancun.
Now, where
Right?
you at right now?
He's in
I know you
Cancun.
just visited Carolina, right?
Carolina
Yeah, that's the
North or
girl.
south?
North is better.
Oh, you went to the Tar Heels?
They have better golf courses.
Oh, speaking of golf, um,
I wouldn't know. I've never
Speaking
been.
of God.
you're there right now.
No, I'm not yet. I leave tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Man,
experience.
over there, lucky punk.
I
I'm
know,
jealous.
dude.
Driving like no other.
How are you driving and
Say
recording?
hi to
a
Cam
podcast?
when you see him.
I don't know why Jake's talking. He's taking a vacation in 2 weeks.
We don't know that yet.
We don't know that yet.
Hasn't been approved yet.
Thank you.
It was approved a long time ago.
See, he's hating. He's hating. Hell yeah, fucking right? Look at Juan. You got the name. Get it going, buddy. He's just smiling.
Oh, tell me how I'm still up.
Oh my gosh. You gotta throw that day. All right, go ahead.
We've got
What
a
I
great.
don't understand. All right, before
Wow,
we go on,
what a.
is that I don't understand why like Jake like hates on Drake so much whenever he was in love with that man.
I love Drake. I
Years
still
ago.
do.
Yeah, but every time whenever Juan references him, like you just hate on it.
Because Juan's not a fan the way I've been a fan. And he just jumped on his, vulgarness is what I'll say.
That's crazy
past
because
year.
you got Kendrick's vulgarness in your mouth for the past 2 years. All of a sudden, Section 80, Section 80.
You're damn right. Go listen when you get a chance.
Drake gave that man his career, and he gave that man his career back.
Do
again
not
for the
start
second
now. Do
time
not start
on
now.
a
This is a
double
sports
take.
pod.
All right,
You
and
sound
you want
dumb.
to sit here and hate is ridiculous. Let's get to the
Hey,
NCAA.
Pick up your man. He's on the ground right now. He's dead.
Tell me how I'm still up. Jake
Yeah,
don't speak
that
my
song went straight down.
language. Jake don't speak his
That song
language.
straight went down. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
right. Go ahead, Matt. Banner me, please. All right.
Gosh.
Can we just do a sidebar real quick? This is a little right. If you're reading this like I'm reading this, and I'm gonna read it just like it's read, just know it wasn't me. It wasn't that guy.
If you follow the punctuation, you'll figure it out perfectly.
Now I'm gonna follow it, and I'm gonna be so expressive and everything. Okay,
Okay.
but just know, I don't know how we're still up. Number 5 Georgia beats number 2 Texas 22-19 in the NCC championship. A second straight loss from Longhorns. Who's to blame?
I wish it would have been more lively. That was an exclamation point after the SEC
I was
championship.
really lively. I just don't care about Texas. And I
Too
told you
little.
Georgia was gonna win. But you guys keep hyping this up.
Who do you want to go first? Because I've been waiting at this for a while.
I'm gonna close my eyes and then I'm just gonna pick.
All right.
Well, I guess we'll go Jake.
I flipped it. He's hurt right now. I already know why too. 1-1-1.
I told you Georgia was gonna win.
Did you watch this damn game?
I did, bro. I sat there and I was like, let me just watch. I told my wife,
Let's see what happens, right?
right.
Boy, did we watch a great game. Well, for some people. What I watched was completely what I've been watching the entire year with this team. We are hobbled because of that damn QB, Quinn Ewers. Hobbled. One, I want to picture something to you. We practically controlled the whole first half, and we were actually up by a whopping 3 points. 6-3, man. Had everything in our favor. We had time of possession. We had more yards than them. Everything you could think of. And for some reason, we were only able to be up by 3 damn points. Second half comes around. At the end of the first half, I want to add this in real quick. Who's their quarterback again? I forget his name. Carson Beck. Ends up trying to throw a whopping Hail Mary, something out of nothing, whatever. Injures himself. This is where it gets frustrating the most for me, Juan. I see them put in their backup QB. I think his name is Gunner. I forget his last name.
Gunner Stockton.
There you go. Gives a whole man, motivates the team, man. Everybody's pumping him up. They're screaming his name. Hey, George is walking out. I noticed some people, Legacy wasn't watching this game, but I saw the whole fucking thing. But to some people, I wasn't watching it, and I was seeing everybody hyping this guy up as the second half started. Right off the bat, they score. Right off the damn bat, just like that. If only we had a quarterback that could do just as much as what Gunner could do sitting there. Oh, wait a minute. We do. Arch Manning's sitting there. And we don't do nothing. We sit with that idiot Quinn. And time after time, we see bullshit after bullshit. Picks. Oh, he finally converts these yards. I don't know what was going on with Quinn. But boy, was he not playing championship football. And this is embarrassing to watch every single time I see this guy against a great team. I love what Joe Klatt said this past week. He said it's easily the easiest thing I ever heard. He said, dude, the way that Steve Sarkisian is playing Quinn Ewers, he doesn't trust his QB. Hey, a little guy from Lubbock, Texas can figure this shit out. Joe Klatt's telling us on live TV. He don't trust his ass. And boy, did it show. Juan, the one thing I kept hearing, especially from Quinn Ewers fans, well, he's got no run game. He's got no run game. There's no run game to help him. Juan, when you stack the box, what is the defense telling you, Juan? Juan, if I have 8 to 9 players right there in the box to stop the run, what is the defense telling you?
You're not going to run the ball on us.
Right. What are they telling you, though? They're telling you, hey, we're challenging your QB because you got single fucking coverage on the outside. So if you just can throw the ball accurately, you can kill us all day. That's what happened. We don't have a run game because they know they don't care that Quinn can throw dots. And boy, did it show best. This was embarrassing at the end. Sad to say, when overtime hit, Quinn just practically gave up and we just played piss poor. I will give a little bit of blame to Steve. But I also know that Steve Sarkisian is playing not to lose with this damn QB. So congrats, Quinn. As long as we start him, there won't be a championship in our way. There ain't no damn championship we're getting. And we know what we've been seeing. You saw what you sent me already. You saw what's already getting all over the timelines. We know what's going on in Austin. And we all know who we want. MANNI-fucking-G. Get him in, man. If you want to win a bowl, get the guy in.
Matty Ice.
Man, bro, you would think that this guy like fucking stole his dog or something. Like he was really passionate about that. Listen, Jake, did Quinn not play better from last time? Yes or no?
Yes.
He played way better. Now, I don't know why you're giving small blame to Steve Sarkisian whenever the play calling was absolutely atrocious. It was so terrible. It was bad. It was terrible. It made no sense. The run game wasn't working, but he kept on trying to run the ball. Quinn Ewers did not play terrible. He did not play bad. In fact, without Quinn, we probably would have lost that game without going into overtime because Quinn had to drive down that field and get us to overtime. He was clutch. He was clutch there. Now, I will say, and this goes back to the play calling, throwing 2 trying to throw 2 game-winning touchdowns, 2 dots straight up in overtime made no sense. That goes on the play calling. Now, if Steve Sarkisian would just do those screen passes, do a little drag here and there, they would have got closer to the goal line to score a touchdown in overtime. But once again, it made no sense calling those plays, trying to win the game just like that, throw a 20-yard bomb. It made no sense. Now, what I will say is this. Quinn Ewers, he's playing just fine. He's playing fine. But I will say this. I think that Quinn can beat Clemson, but going on towards the bigger teams like Georgia, we won't see Georgia unless we make it to the championship. We'll see the bracket here in a little bit. But if we see those big-time teams, I will say this. I would feel more comfortable with Arch Manning in because it brings in a running style quarterback. Now, I still believe in Quinn. You cannot put all the blame on Quinn. He played exceptionally well. So you can yell and scream all you want. It doesn't help your case. Quinn played exceptionally well. The play calling was absolutely terrible.
Do you believe that we should then start Arch from here on out?
I want to see what he does against Clemson. If he shits the bed in Clemson, which I still think that we can beat Clemson either way, then I will go ride on that Arch train.
Well, if we lose to Clemson, we're out.
Because no, struggle against Clemson. I never said loss. I said struggle against Clemson because we can still win with Quinn struggling. Because the run game's obviously not going to be there against Georgia. It didn't work the first time. It's
Tell
not
me
the
you didn't see the same game I saw, and this guy didn't do shit when it counted most.
What do you see? This is where you're wrong. When it counted the most, he drove the field to get us to overtime.
When it counted the most in overtime, we scored 3. They scored 6.
Once again, you don't listen. You're with your feelings. Those play calls made no sense.
Oh man.
He was
third and long, and he throws a screen. Can't do that.
Exactly. Those first 2, he was trying to win the game with those terrible play calling, throwing those dots. It made no sense.
Right. He can't throw a screen at the same time.
He can throw a screen.
The whole game, he couldn't do shit.
He was. See, this is what I'm talking about, man.
Man, come on, man.
No sense, bro. No, bro. You're just.
I saw a running quarterback outplay our defense. Outplay our defense the second half.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I saw.
Because the game plan was against Carson Beck.
Oh man, it's a slap in the face.
Hold on, is Carson Beck a running quarterback?
No,
he stands there and still. That's why they both played bad. It was practically battle of the bums the first half. Who could suck worse?
2 good defenses, man.
Yeah, and then I saw our defense get shellacked right at the start of the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad to watch. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be shocked if we get upset by Clemson. I would not be shocked.
Yeah.
They just beat SMU.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't know what to believe in Quinn right now. I don't know what.
So I saw a report that they were saying that Quinn was thinking about staying one more year to pick up his draft capital. What do you think about that?
I would slap Steve in the face if I found out that he wants to keep this idiot another year. Gosh. Yeah, to raise his draft capital. You know what his draft capital is at, Juan? You want to know? I got mid-third rounder, early 4th. I'm telling you right, I'm being honest. And that's being generous, in my opinion. This guy had it made last year. If he would have left, I think he would have been picked right after Bo Nix. I promise you that. He would have been picked right after Bo by the Raiders. He screwed himself over now.
Well,
now everybody's seeing it.
After that report, it said that he would more likely transfer.
Yeah, I was going to say that. But I was just wondering, because they were going to say they're going to start, like Steve would have to make a decision between Quinn and
Arch Manning will be the quarterback next year. It won't be Quinn. if he decides to stay.
It'd be the dumbest thing if you ever saw that one.
Mhm.
Gosh, man. Slap in the face, man. We'll see what happens.
Matt, who do you put the blame on?
The play calling. The play calling goes on it.
So it's on-
100%. Now,
it's on-
hang on. Now, I'm also a realist. I'm not a hater like Jake. The blame also
No,
goes
I'm
on
real. I've
Quinn.
been real on this guy.
Absolutely. No, you have not. You just been a hater. You have Arch's dick stuck down your throat. It's
Whoa.
just the play calling, and also I put blame on Quinn as well.
No, I just want to see competent football by a quarterback that I haven't seen in fucking 19 years.
No,
Whoa.
you have
Damn,
seen
man.
it, but
Give me a
you're
damn
on-
quarterback that's viable.
You're only going off by the 2 Georgia games. That's the only thing you're going off by.
No, Matt.
Yes,
if you
Jake.
watch the A&M game, you know that all we did was play defense, run the ball to win the game.
the run game was working. If the run game
What
is
I'm
working,
saying
Jake,
is
if the
Steve
run game
does not trust this
working,
idiot.
Jake, then therefore you continue to go to the run game.
Matt, when did we play Florida?
Makes no sense.
When did we play Florida?
When do we play Florida?
When did Texas play Florida this year?
I don't know, bro.
It had to be 4 weeks ago. That was the last time Quinn looked good. I'm being dead ass with you. If you look at his stats all in all, the last time he looked good was against Florida. That's been a while from now.
Quinn Ewers against Arkansas the week after, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Does that sound really good? 176 yards?
2 touchdowns. That's more than half our points on that game. Let's go to Kentucky. Quinn Ewers, 191 yards.
191. Boy, he's throwing these
That's-
numbers up pretty good.
That's throwing the touchdowns.
Gosh,
And once
man.
again, our run game was working that game as well.
He hasn't looked good to me since Florida,
You're
man.
making no sense.
What
How
about
long
the-
ago was that?
What about the
Please tell
Oklahoma
me the
game?
date. When was that date? Well, early November, early October, end of
But
October?
like I said, you're just going off by the 2 Georgia games.
Florida was
No,
November
man.
9th.
Huh?
Florida was November 9th.
This man hasn't looked good since November 9th.
He looked pretty good against Arkansas, Kentucky.
Yeah. Those pedestrian ass numbers. If that's what we want to run with, we'll see what happens.
Tell me how.
Sad day, man.
A win's a win.
A win's a win, buddy. Before we
Clearly
move
got a
on,
loss.
just with a quick yes or no. Does Clemson scare you, Jake?
Yes, with him there.
Matt, does Clemson scare you?
No.
Hey. All right. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Moving it right along. Number 17, Clemson, who you're not afraid of, shocks number 8, SMU in an ACC championship. Is Dabo back?
It's Dabo back.
Yo, Matt, you got to go first. Jake went first on the last one.
I guess. No. Clemson has been ass ever since Trevor Lawrence left. I don't see that he's back. You know, they will get bounced in the first round against Texas. You know, this game was going either way. SMU should have won this game. You know, I think that Dabo was on the brink of getting fired if they didn't make the playoffs this year. So just because they made the playoffs this year, like I said, more than likely they'll get bounced the first round. Now, if he makes the actual championship, then you can say that he's back. But other than that, no, I don't believe that he's back. Like I said, he hasn't done shit since Trevor Lawrence was there.
Two things that scare me, Juan. Two
Hold
things
on.
that scare me.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Is there an argument to have that they haven't played anyone?
I mean, they're in the ACC, bro. They never play anybody. And I think their first loss was week 1 against Georgia.
Yeah, they lost the same way we practically lose.
Other than that,
It was just bad.
the two SEC teams that they played, they lost to.
They lost to Louisville
Mm-hmm.
and South Carolina, I see.
And Georgia.
I don't think they played Georgia.
They played them week 1.
There's 3 things that I could say that scares me. First off, congrats to Clemson. Nobody had them beating SMU.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Nobody had them beating SMU. This was a shocker upset. Not only that, boy, did it change the whole college football because it ended up taking two teams out that we thought were going to be in. Here's three things that scare me. One, that's
Two
got to get us
teams.
ready. Huh?
2 teams.
Absolutely. As I was saying, there's three things that scare me. Bye week. We got to buy for a while. A little while there. Okay. Why that scares me. Dabo is an experienced coach that's been there before. Been there before, bro. He's seen all of this before. He's played these heavy games. This is win or go home. That's what scares me. That's why I say it's Dabo back. Can Dabo pull off an upset? That's what worries me. As of right now, as the teams just finished off both their games, as Texas finished theirs and Clemson finished theirs, who do you look more at and say, hey, they really got momentum going into the next game? They feel really good about themselves. Do you think Texas is looking at themselves saying they feel good? I sure don't. Here's the last part. Cade Klubnik, the quarterback, came from Austin. This hits him right at home, buddy. This one hits him right at home. Boy, did I not forget. I know I was told that I didn't watch anything this weekend, but let me tell you something. Boy, when the college football little playoff thing show up, they all looked at him, and they knew, hey, buddy, they didn't pick you. They picked that dumbass Quinn. Now you're staring, and you got something to do. You got something to redeem yourself with. Texas didn't pick you. They didn't commit for you. Clemson did. Come on over. This is going to hit it where it hurts. This is why it worries me. So as of right now, I'm as scared as hell. Unless I hear that Arch is starting. Clemson is a scary, scary come from behind team. That game is going to be super close. So congrats, Clemson. They deserve it. They did their thing. That's what a champion does. They remind me of a Warriors team in NBA that comes into the playoffs that you know if you don't want to see them in the first round because they've been there before. They remind me of a Giants team during the Tom Coughlin era. You don't want to see them because you know they've been there before. They've won these kind of games. Don't matter what their record is. This is what scares me with Clemson. So congrats, Dabo. I believe you're a year away from being back officially. But boy, I hate that it's got to be you next. Sucks.
So y'all play in 2 weeks. That's what you're afraid of?
Mm-hmm.
Is the fact that you think Dabo's going to have a good game plan against y'all?
That's the thing about an experienced head coach. He's been there. He knows what he's got to do. It's win or go home, man. Win or go home. It's a little scary. I'm worried. Right now, I got us winning maybe 60-40. 60-40, bro. Only because I believe we have a better overall team.
Oh, I thought you meant like that was going to be the score. I was going to say, whoa.
No, 60% Texas, 40% Clemson.
It says that Cade never wanted to play for Texas. He always wanted to play for Clemson.
Well, that's his hometown.
So that made no sense.
That's fine. You were looking that up the whole way through just to see that he was staring.
Absolutely. So that narrative goes out the window. That narrative goes out the window.
They were staring at him the second Texas got shown out.
That's fine, bro. But he never wanted to play for Texas.
Hometown time.
Makes no sense.
Did Texas ever commit to them? Did Texas ever commit for him?
He never wanted to play for Texas.
Did Texas ever commit for him?
And it was under Tom Herman, a different coach.
That's all I know.
You
see what happens.
Okay.
That's fine.
All I know is this one. Hometown, where you're from, you can take them home.
Wait, I got a question. This is a serious question. So I know they played in neutral sites, right? These last couple of games.
Yes.
Is this a home game or is it still neutral sites?
Yes, home.
So y'all gonna play in Austin?
I think we will play in Austin. Yeah. No, we won't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm asking. I'm not being a.
I don't know. I'm worried now.
I'm looking at it right now. It says game information at Texas.
Oh, okay, because we are the younger seed. We're 5. Okay. Whew, that scared me.
So does
No,
that
because
help?
they won the championship. What they
Doesn't
did
mean
that
nothing.
changed it is we thought an ACC championship was going to get the bye week. They gave it to Boise State. That's not in the ACC, the Big 12, Big 10, or SEC. That's what scared me.
But does that
So I'm-
worry you a little bit, Matt, or no?
That it's at Texas. Why would that worry me?
No, not worry, but does that like help your worries or whatever? You know, I'm not
No.
even. I don't even think you were afraid. Does that help your argument more? That's what I was trying to say.
What's my argument?
That they're not nothing to sniff at.
No, I still think Texas is going to win by a long shot.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that since it's a home game, like you're double not worried. Like you're just like, yo, I'm chilling in the breeze.
If it was at Clemson, I still think we would win.
You're the guy that preaches that home field advantage in college is really.
Absolutely.
That's why I was asking.
Absolutely.
That's why.
But Texas is a better team all around.
We'll see, man. We got a quarterback on their side that wants to get some anger out.
He has no anger. He never want to go to Texas.
Juan, I have a question for you, Juan. If a girl that you liked at one point in time never said anything to you and never wanted to look at you, would you start turning around and say, I never cared for her? That's the way I feel about Cade right now, bro. He's not going to say it out loud. This idiot Matt just thinks that he's going to say it out loud. Well, I never really wanted to go to Texas. Shut the hell up, man. That's Longhorns
Oh,
town.
look. I just looked it up. Texas offered him. Texas
Oh,
and
please.
Texas.
Show that up. Show
Texas
that up.
and Texas A&M.
Show that up. I want to see that.
The choice was further informed by Texas A&M and Texas taking quarterbacks before Klubnik announced his decision that he wanted to go to Clemson, says his father. If he wanted the spot, many advised him to that he should make the announcement to Texas under former head coach Tom Herman. But Klubnik could he let the window close on both schools because he wanted to play at Clemson. Word for word, baby.
Bar for bar. That's how you shut them up. Okay,
No.
move it on.
Klubnik actually said, and I got the whole thing right here. We'll figure it out. You bring up yours, I'll bring up mine. Klubnik says, in fact, it says Steve Sarkisian is surprised that Klubnik, chose Clemson, and it says it was never offered to them.
Steve Sarkisian wasn't the head coach.
Well, that's what it says right here, man. I'll bring it up to you
I
too.
can't see it.
So let's see who shuts up.
Did
who.
he just make that up?
He pulled up a picture. Of
No
Clinton.
one can see
I mean,
anything.
He pulled up
Right,
that.
and Matt has shown us everything.
You're
The way he's like.
Steve Sarkisian's right there. It's telling you.
Can you send that?
I
to
can.
me?
I will send it to you. Don't worry. Just like how you didn't send nothing to us. It's the same thing.
I read it word for word. You're just like pointing at a
But-
screen.
But he did say when Kubniak, right, is his name? When
Klubnik.
Klubnik was, thinking about signing, it was with Todd Herman and not Steve Sarkisian. So maybe he didn't want to play for Todd Herman and he went with Dabo.
Maybe it was a better situation.
See what happens.
All right. Banner me. The college football final playoff bracket is here. Did they get it right? Does Alabama or Miami get snubbed?
Well, it's a slap in the face now more to Alabama.
Alabama.
But I laugh at that because now everybody has an issue. I had the same issue on last week.
Saban was preaching hard for his Roll Tide.
Oh, man, I was so pissed off. Oh, man, do we need to change the schedule on how it is? Everything you could think of. But yet somehow Alabama failed out and falled out. I'm glad SMU lost because now you had to kick them out and now everybody has an issue. Let me tell you something, Juan. If Miami doesn't get it, neither should Bama, bro. Sorry. You controlled your destiny, and when you lost to Oklahoma, you lost all control. That's on you. If you never lost to Oklahoma, you had this in the bag. It's a slap in the face. Sad to say and sorry to say, but it's the end to go. Alabama's got to rebuild. This is a rebuilding time. Remember, Jalen Milroe is going into the draft this year. So now, was it right? Did they get it right? I don't know. I still think Miami should be there. But I think Alabama has a long day coming, buddy. This is just the beginning. I don't think that they're going to build themselves right back up. This is not the same Nick Saban. This is not Nick Saban, bro. This is that idiot from, what's his name? Wisconsin. Where did he come from out there? He was up north. He just beat Texas last year. Who was it, Matt?
What?
The guy that beat Texas last year.
What are you talking about?
The guy that beat Texas last year with Michael Penix. Washington.
Oh.
Slap in our face. Like I said, that head coach, he got to build up now. Now you got to build your own players. Let's see what you do with Bama. I think they got it right. If Miami got snubbed, so does Alabama. Go ahead.
Miami did not get snubbed. Sorry, bro.
Stop.
They didn't play anybody. Nobody in the world. Now, Alabama, I think the right teams went. Be honest, I don't think Alabama got snubbed either. They lost the games that they shouldn't have lost. So, simple as that, man.
Well, I know you didn't even send the playoff picture.
That was my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were talking.
Just slap in the face. People want to see that.
There you go. Here's your bracket. There is your bracket, your official bracket.
I mean,
tell me a team that should be out, please.
Texas. They just lost to Georgia. Oh, that's not. You asked a question, bro.
Like, honestly, tell me a team that shouldn't be in.
Texas. They just lost to Georgia.
Please, Jake, tell me.
If I'm going to pick any team.
The Fighting Irish is still in there?
I already know what he's going to pick. I already know.
It's gonna be.
You already know which team. And they're going to get their ass whooped against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I told you it's going to be Indiana. Bro, I was right on it.
Yeah.
Indiana.
I think Indiana deserved it.
Yeah, they sure do.
Indiana was never supposed to be this good.
That's going to be 42-10 written all over that. I got 42-10, guys. Wouldn't be shocked. Y'all heard it here first. 42-10. Can't wait for that one.
So,
You put Miami in there. That's a fight.
Let's just say Texas beats Clemson, and then you got Ohio State, Tennessee. Who do you got in that one? You probably have Ohio State.
Yes. Well, I remember you trying to tell me last week if he would lose this game in the first round, this would hurt him. I don't think so. Tennessee is a low key.
No, stop.
It's a low key favorite to a lot of teams.
No, Ohio State's favorited. Stop. Does not matter.
Like I said, it's a low key.
No, if they lose, he's out. He's gone.
No, he won't be out.
Yes, he will. Hell, bro, there was even rumors going around that they want Urban Meyer back.
No, Urban Meyer, he's done his bad things. He needs to stick to himself. Guy didn't even know how to run a Jags organization. Practically saying he's a winner and everybody's a loser.
Didn't he have a bum quarterback?
No.
Who?
He didn't.
Didn't he have a bum quarterback, Matt?
Who?
Urban Meyer.
Justin Fields?
Yeah, dumbass.
I'm talking about the
joke
Jags.
didn't land.
Oh, you're talking about Trevor.
Yeah. Joke didn't land, sorry.
What were you thinking?
Sorry, my chair fucked up.
Well, that was a great one.
Well, just do
Like
the
I
part
said-
planning. You'll be all right.
I will say this before we go on. Boy, did Penn State practically get the easiest road to the Final Four. Boy, I've never seen that in my life.
What do you mean?
Guys got to face SMU, then go over there and beat Boise State. What a slap in the face. I do think, and I heard this was offered, I think next year the bye weeks, they should get to choose who they want to play.
That'll never
I think they need to
happen.
change it.
That'll never happen.
Okay. I think you should.
That makes
Because
no
this
sense.
bracket's
Who
bullcrap.
they choose to play?
I think it'd be better that way.
So Georgia, like just say Georgia, and then like SMU wins. They're like, give me SMU.
If Oregon, if everybody, like let's say everybody wins, Oregon gets first dibs at who they want. And then it goes down the list of 1, 2, 3, 4.
That makes no sense.
It makes better sense. Penn State just lost, and they got a better road than Oregon practically.
They lost in the championship, though.
They lost in the championship, and they practically got a free road to the Final Four. Oregon's got to see Ohio State or Tennessee.
They have a free ride?
I'm telling you right now, bro, they're getting beating both of those teams right there.
SMU wins.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
SMU wins, for sure. All right.
Next one. Boy, I haven't seen you do this at all today, one.
Because I'm moving it. I'm moving it right along. The banners are coming up, and I've been talking. Well, I guess that's it for the college playoffs. I guess we didn't want to talk about Tech being in the bowl. It's cool. Colorado being in the bowl. That's
What
cool.
bowl are they in, by the way?
We're in the AutoZone Liberty Bowl.
Did they just make that one up off the spot or what?
No, we played it last year just as well.
Who do y'all play?
Arkansas, the Razorbacks.
You gonna watch that one?
I support, unlike you.
Who does Colorado play in the Alamo Bowl?
I don't care.
Some bum.
Ask him, Goofy.
Yo, Colorado fan. Who do they play?
I haven't looked it up. They don't care anymore either. I don't think everybody plays. You think everybody plays?
I'm
Shoot,
sure
if
they
I'm
will.
a Travis Hunter, I already got my Heisman coming to me. The hell would I do? Try it.
What's his name? Won't let him sit.
Udia?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Who
So,
does Colorado play?
we don't have time to look that up. You can look that up on your own time. Put the banner back up. Let's get back to the NFL since Colorado fan couldn't come in clutch. So we're moving on to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Mute him.
Ooh, BYU. Alamo Bowl. Good job, Colorado. Great job.
What day are they playing on?
December 28th.
Because we play on the 27th.
The Toilet Bowl.
That's what Colorado's playing in.
No.
Jake's favorite team, the Chiefs, we got a victory to 8-5
Shit.
Chargers, 19-7. It's 19-17 as they lock down the AFC West champs. As they lock down the AFC West champs on Sunday.
Sunday Night Football. Do you not know abbreviations?
Lock down the AFC West champs.
Wait. The Chiefs squeak out a victory to the 8-5 Chargers, right?
As they lock down
The AFC
the
West
AFC
champs.
West champs. That's
Juan,
it. They locked it down.
Juan, I'm about to make you a promise.
No, bro, because that would assume that the Chargers are the AFC West champs, right?
No, the Chiefs locked down the division.
Right, but then why didn't you say that?
I don't even want to say promise because I might be. I'm going to try not to be late again so I can make the banners.
Why would you not say if they locked down the AFC West?
Because they won one.
Yeah, but
This is
You should say
implying-
as they lock down the AFC West. That's it. Don't.
Yeah, because you're implying that the Chargers were the AFC West champs when they squeak out a victory against them.
You got to read it differently. You're an idiot.
I read it the way it's out.
All right. Get to the game. Who do you want to answer first?
Let's go with the Herbie fan, man. Let's see the excuses come out of his mouth real quick.
No excuses whatsoever. No excuses. Hey, congratulations, Chiefs, man. Y'all done it again. Y'all squeaked by every win. Y'all refs helping them. I saw like 20 false starts on the Chiefs. None of them were called. I'm so tired of that bullshit where the fucking the what is it? His planting leg or whatever, and they just let him. Who did that on the Eagles? Was it Lane Johnson that did that? That started that shit. That like they got a head start with that leg, and they're like, well, technically, it's not false start, whatever it is. I'm so tired of that bullshit. Chargers got screwed in this one. It was Chargers versus the refs. I'm gonna say even louder.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, please do.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
It was, man. It was terrible. Justin Herbert was throwing dot after dot after.
Yeah, he sure was. I didn't see him the first half. Was he playing?
Even Chris Collinsworth was like,
No.
that's a little Patrick Mahomes right there.
Now there's a guy. There's a guy in Justin Herbert who's doing it a little better than Patrick Mahomes.
I'm telling you, bro. Patrick Mahomes, he played just the same as Justin Herbert. If you're going to shit on Herbert, you better shit on Mahomes as well. Like I said, man, this game was going to go either way. Dumbass over there thought it was going to be a blowout. I don't know why. That was the hate in Justin Herbert. Either way, man.
Dumbass right here also got it right.
You thought it was going to be a blowout like an idiot. Like I said, bro, it was just going to be the Chiefs all day. Whenever y'all see that officiating crew that y'all saw on Sunday night, just know it's going to go Chiefs way every time. Every time when I see that officiating crew officiating the Chiefs are going to win no matter what. I'm telling you.
Remember when Denver lost like this? And this dumbass to the left of me had the nerve to tell me, hey, man, it's on y'all. Mm-hmm.
Wait, now you are so messed up. What do you mean?
Just switching.
Your left and rights were so atrocious.
This is my left. As I was saying.
His left was so atrocious.
Y'all didn't lose this way.
Oh, bro.
Oh, I know. We had the game won.
Yeah,
they had. Mahomes have the ball last. In fact, the Chargers are stupid enough to say, hey, you know what? There's still 3 minutes left. Let's not try and win the game. We'll go ahead and just kick the field goal, and hopefully we can hold it. No. Denver did the complete opposite. We just held the ball. Bo Nix held the ball a whole 5 minutes, and it's just our kicking crew couldn't kick the ball. We got blocked. Let me tell you this. Boy, did that 3-1 fall out your hands real fast, didn't it? Because there's no way they could be 3-1 now.
How's that?
We did it before the Ravens game. They lost to the Ravens, beat the Falcons, and now they lost to the Chiefs.
We did it after the Ravens game.
Oh, please go back. Because I said the next 4 games, Ravens, Falcons, Chiefs, Bucks.
We had to do it after the Ravens game.
Oh, get out of here, buddy. Like I said, your whole 3-1 bullshit went out the damn window. He looked like an idiot once again. Herbert now is 0-2 against this guy this year. Was this a sweep? Where's the broom? Go get the broom. Clean sweep on this guy. Now, here's the worry part. We got 3 AFC wildcard teams with the same record. Now it's win or go home for these guys. They got to show up, and it all depends on seeding now because it depends on who you want to see. I know this. If I'm the Broncos, if I'm the Ravens, or if I'm the damn Chargers, I want to go see the damn Texans like no other. You don't want to see the Bills and the Steelers, we'll see. But, like I said, when it counted most, we saw the same thing. They gave Pat Mahomes the ball. They should have never gave it to him. I knew the second he got the ball, oh yeah, and then all he needs is 3. This is over. This was as easy as it was. And then the way they won. You know what made me laugh the most one? This guy last week told me they don't have a good kicker. Their kicker's done. And he was. And yet their backup kicker that they grabbed ended up winning this game. Ended up winning this game for them. Hit it right up the upright. Hit that little doink in. Boop, right in. Like I said, bro, if Herbert wants to be taken seriously as a guy, like a real guy that's going to be competing here soon, he needs to win these type of games, at least one of these 2. But, hey, man, congrats, Chiefs, AFC West champs. Give it to them. Chargers couldn't hold them for shit. And now we got to see who's racing in the AFC. Practically locked that down. Gosh, man. Congrats, Herbert. Didn't see the whole first half. Glad you could show up the second half.
Just want to let you know that they had more than 70 yards rushing.
Who did?
The Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, that's Matt's breaking point. They do that. It's automatic wins. Sad day. Sad day. Next one, Juanito.
This one hurt. This one hurt.
Why did it hurt?
Shocked the Bills 44-42 in an upset win. Can the Bills grab first place in the AFC still?
I'll go first on this one.
This one hurt me.
First off, dude, every time you want to just
give it
how
to
do
him.
I put this?
Every time you just want to give it to him because he's doing so great.
Like you just want to say they're for real now. They beat the Chiefs, have the bye week, beat y'all, and you're thinking they've now beaten the two Super Bowl, the two teams that represented the Super Bowl the year before, and they're back. They're here now. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, oh, there's no way the Rams can keep up with this team. And yet somehow they did everything they had to do to beat them. My gosh. Shout out Sean McVay. That boy is a head coach of a lifetime for what he did. I was very shocked, but he went for it. On that fourth down in that fourth quarter, he knew Bills had momentum like no other. And he said, nah. They're going to come right back and score 7 on us. So we're going to make sure they don't even touch that ball again. And boy, did they. They stepped up and stepped out. Here's the thing with the Ravens and the Bills that I see. They're the most dominant teams when they're playing their best. Because did you notice they were down 17? And just like that, they were down like 4 or 3 within seconds. But the thing is, against good coaches, they have a game plan to slow you down as much as they can, at least to win themselves the game.
And you got to give shout out. You also got to give shout out to Matthew Stafford, though.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's the top 5 QB in that NFC. He did his thing. Can Bills get it now? I don't know. I don't see it anymore. Here's why. I don't see the Chiefs losing 2 games out of the next 4. There's just no way to me. I think they might. If they win 3, it's over. I just don't see them losing 2 in the next 4. I don't see it. So, crown them. I think they got the Raiders one more time. I know they have the Broncos, the Steelers.
It goes Browns, Texans, Steelers, Broncos.
Browns, Texans, Steelers, Broncos. So Steelers and Broncos?
I think it could be 2-2.
If even that.
Maybe 3-1. And I'm not just talking trash. I'm just, speaking.
They'll win their next 2. So, congrats on it. Bills, you practically just did it again, bro. Now you don't have to play an Arrowhead if they make the AFC Championship.
Shit the bed.
It was like Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott really shit the bed. I mean, the at the end of the game, it made no sense what they were trying to do to score. What they should have done was kick the field goal and then actually have a chance because they still had all 3 of their timeouts before any of that. Before
I know, idiot called a timeout.
Stupid QB sneak. It was so dumb. Sean McDermott, you're an idiot. Like, if y'all get bounced in the first round, you're bye. Like I said, should have kicked the field goal. They still had plenty of time. They had all 3 of their timeouts. Sean McDermott really shit the bed. Josh Allen had the game of his fucking life. 3 passing, 3 rushing. Crazy. So, hey, I hate that the Rams won because now the NFC West is just fucking too fucking close. Seahawks keep winning. It's just terrible. But yeah, I don't see the Bills grabbing first place at this point. I agree with y'all. Chiefs are going to go 3-1 in their final 4. Might go 4-0 the way the ball's going to the Chiefs.
All right, so these are the Bills' next 4 games. Okay? Lions, Pats, Jets, Pats.
I don't know if they win that Lions game.
I don't know if they win that Lions game either, but they could easily go 3-1 too.
Yeah, they could. 3-1, they're done though. They got to go 4-0, and they need the Chiefs to lose too. But I don't see it. I see them going 3-1.
Well, they have the Lions next.
Where's it at?
Is that
I think
Bills?
Ooh, that changes things.
No, it's Bills at Lions.
It's
Oh,
at
okay.
Lions. I was just kidding.
What a liar, dude.
My bad.
If it's at Detroit, then yeah, I think Detroit wins. If it was in Buffalo, the cold weather, and if it was snowing or whatever, who knows? The inclement weather could really play a factor into that fast Lions team. Slow them down. Sad day, man. Sad day for the Bills. Congrats on Rams. You're right. That NFC West it's a nail biter. Should be a good what's it called here soon?
So you don't think the Bills grab first place, Matt?
No, because the Chiefs are gonna go 3-1.
Yeah, I think so too. 3-1.
How's that make you feel, Jake? Your
'Cause
favorite team?
If the Chiefs win 3 games, it's automatic they lock the first, right?
That's a Jake question.
Is it what?
If the
Yeah, if
Chiefs
they win 3 games, it's over.
that's why I would say they would sit Patrick Mahomes against Denver and they lose that game.
Would they want 2 bye weeks with Pat?
Oh, you're right. Maybe he plays like the first half.
I would say that.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
It's not coming to fruition as I want it to, but I think it'd be beautiful for you to have a time.
No,
to
yo,
maybe-
hold on. Don't think. Say it with your chest, bro. Come on.
Hear that dog? You heard bull crap out of you.
No,
As I was saying.
I said, don't think. Say it with your chest, bro. Hey, your
No.
Hey, tell me
This
when
is what
the
I'm trying to
demise-
say. If we go by, we're guessing here.
Tell me
but
when the
let's say they
demise is going to
play-
be televised because I'm still waiting for that.
Oh, we are. It will be. But what I'm saying is,
12 and 2.
if they're taking that, we have to win 1 playoff game to see them. So we have to win 1. See, I wanted to see them straight away. Now we have to win 1 and then play them if we would win 1. Which that's why I said it's the fight. Now, I'm not even getting ahead of myself. We got the Colts this week. If we beat the Colts, that helps us out tremendously. And then we need the Dolphins to lose another damn game, man. Shoot. But
Why? The Dolphins are 6 and 7.
because if we lose 1 game, we're 6 wins. We're at 6 losses.
Yeah, but you're
They're
8.
only 1 game.
Then you'll be 8 and 6. If they win one, they're 7 and 7.
We got the Chargers, Bengals, and the Chiefs. We got 3 games, bro.
Chargers, Bengals.
Bengals and Chiefs. We gotta win this week.
I think if you
The
run
Colts-
70,
and the
I think
Colts
if
are
you run
hungry.
70 yards, you'll be okay on the Chargers. You know,
The Colts are hungry, man.
he didn't say
We'll
Colts.
see how hungry they are.
They play the Colts this week.
Oh,
Yeah, we got the Colts this week. If we beat the Colts, they're done. They're done. They're out the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a win or go home on us. Like we got to control that. As for the Chiefs, though, we need a lot of things to happen to see them. I'm just saying, I'd rather see them right then and there in the playoffs, beat them early. We'd have to win a wild card round to see them in the divisional. That's where I'm like, can we do it? It'll be tough.
Do you believe?
I believe if we can see the Chiefs, I just don't know who we play beforehand. But if we can see the Chiefs, we can win.
It'd probably be like the AFC South winner.
Huh?
I'm making shit up. The AFC South winner.
The
Texans.
AFC South winners, the Texans. We won't
Be
see
the
the Texans.
You never know.
Well, we need the Ravens to lose. We need the Ravens and the Chargers. Chargers got a tough game here coming up. That Bucks team is mighty. Hey, you want to talk about hungry? That Bucks team has to win. That's why I told you 1 and 3. And I'm right there, Juan. They're 1-2. They're 1-2 right now. I tried to warn this to happen.
Oh yeah, the Bucks, the Falcons.
Remember that? I told him, and he was thinking they were going to go 3-1. They're now 1-2 right now.
The Bucks
They play the Bucks, and the Bucks and the Falcons are fighting for that NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
The Bucks have to stay ahead because they've lost to the Falcons twice, so they have to stay ahead. Right now, they're ahead. So if they lose one game to tie it up with the Falcons,
7, yeah.
You want to talk about a hungry team, buddy? Your boy Herbert's got a tough one coming up.
Who do I go for? Justin Herbert or Baker Mayfield, man?
I don't know.
Yo, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
It's a toss-up.
Wow.
Oh,
You're being vulgar.
my bad.
He's angry, man.
No, I just like that. It's going to be a good one. All right, next one, Juan. This one should be a good one.
Stop me off. I gotta read these and then hope I don't mess them up in the middle. All right. The 8-5 Seahawks destroy the 6-7 Cardinals 30-18 as they take their top spot outright in the NFC West. And they hold on to the first. Can they hold on to first? Oh,
can they hold on to first?
Can they hold on? Can they hold on to first place with 4 games left?
Who do they play these next 4 games?
That's what I really want to get to.
They play the Packers on Sunday night.
That's what's tough.
Then they play Juan's Vikings. And they play
Or purple, baby.
the Bears, and they have the Rams.
That's a free win.
Let's
The
hope
Rams. So they got 3 tough ones.
They got 3 tough ones.
let's hope the Bears show up that game.
Let's get to the good game real quick. We could add this in. Boy, did we see Kyler Murray just practically. I'm telling you guys, if we see Kyler Murray in the Arizona Cardinals jersey next year and he's starting QB, I'm going to scream.
You know what
I think we've seen enough.
You know what I think hurt? All these updates and all these new map packs and all that stuff for Call of Duty, bro.
Ever since Warzone came out, he's been ass. So,
and that's what he gets too, because he was bragging like, "Oh man, y'all gave me a check with that." Well, you go ahead and get that check, because every time Warzone hits, bro, you look like trash.
Yep.
So congrats to that. On to Seattle. Yeah, shout out my boy Venom. He's literally trying to tell me that this team is on the way here. I don't see it. He's literally texting me, "Hey man, you see what we're doing now? Gino's him." So, hey Venom, I know you're listening. Let's see how real you are. Your next 3 or 4 games are tough. I know we're going to get to that later.
Hold on.
But I do believe.
Go ahead.
Well, I do believe this Thursday night game is the game for the NFC West. I think who wins this game will win the NFC West.
Well, it just depends if Seattle continues to fall.
No, Seattle's falling.
Well,
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
If Seattle falls, and then
they're
Rams,
losing their next 2.
But I'm saying, no, Seattle falls and the Rams, beat us, right? These are the next games after us. They play the Jets, the Cards, and then the hard one is probably going to be the Seahawks.
Who?
Again, the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams have an easy one. The Cardinals have an easy one too, but they need help more than ever. Who do the Cardinals play?
Looking it up right now. They have the Patriots, the Panthers, the Rams, and the Niners. And theoretically, the way they're so hot and cold, that game against the Panthers could be a trap game because Bryce isn't looking.
Bryce is hey, boy, that guy was looking dumb, wasn't he? Week 1, week 2. All I know is he's looking a lot better than the other QB. I tried to warn people. About this guy.
Somebody said that Alabama team made him look good.
Jake's just saying honest stuff, man. Let's get it going.
Finito. Go ahead.
It's more the system than anything.
Shut up. You don't even know who the system belongs to.
Yeah,
He's nothing like
I
that.
do. It's my boy.
Who?
He was offensive coordinator at Buccaneers last year.
Who?
Great guy.
Shut up. Anyways.
I think Seattle's done, bro. I hate to say it. They're losing their next 2.
Is it in Green Bay?
I've been saying this since last year, and I'll say it again.
It's in Seattle. If it was in Green Bay, I would lean more towards the Packers, but
I think
Seattle,
remember the Packers have 10 days off. They just lost on Thursday on that nail biter.
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Right.
J Love Live.
Jordan Love
Pissed?
does what Jordan Love does, throws picks last minute.
And their secondary isn't trash.
Who's?
Seattle.
Their old line is not that great of Seattle's. I think Rashawn Gary can get to him. I'm telling you, that's a great pass rusher. And don't sneak on. I think Jairi Alexander's still out there.
Why do you say
Is
his
he back?
name? Why do you say his
He
name
should be.
like that? Yo,
I
what's
don't
his
know if he's
name?
gonna be back.
What's his name?
Jairi.
So I can look it up, man. How do you spell that?
Jairi. But yeah,
He's
and
still-
then the
he's still
Vikings,
questionable.
and then the
Questionable.
Vikings.
He's questionable.
He's
Yeah,
still
he'll be
questionable.
back. 10 days off, they'll be back. Don't you worry.
Like I said, he's questionable. That's all it says. I looked it up right now. Jair Alexander is questionable.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay.
Oh, Art.
Boom.
That's hard. Damn.
HCJ's top 5. Let's get it going.
I just want to say I apologize for this list.
This ain't bad at all. I think you'll be happy.
It's probably, I got the cutoff, bro. That hurt my feelings. You cut my face off with the HCJ on there.
I'm sorry.
You should have put white. You should have put
Throw
white.
it in there.
Did one already announce it?
No, but this is hot. I was wondering what Jake was doing. Throw it in there. This is a HCJ's top 5.
All right, guys, we're going to start out with number 5. Number 5. I don't know why you're laughing. Look,
Yo,
like me and Juan said earlier, the Bills, literally, bro. You look at the Bills, every time you want to believe in them, they just fall down. It was sad to watch. Right now, I don't know if they can beat any of these other 4 teams when it counts most. And I think we're going to see it more whenever we see the Lions this weekend.
Whoa.
Number 4.
Hold on. I think the Bills can beat the Vikings. The only other 3 teams, because they've already beaten the Chiefs, I think the Bills can beat the Vikings, is what I'll say.
I don't know. And here's why. Sam Darnold is starting to look like pretty good. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, JJ, but you might have to sit another year. I got to see what Sammy D does. This boy is him, and he's showing out like no other. I think the Vikings are a team you do not want to see in the playoffs. They're going to be a 5 seed automatically if the Lions stay winning. I don't think anybody wants to see them, and they'll beat anybody in the 4 seed, whether it's the NFC West or the NFC South. I don't know which one's the worst division, but that Vikings team is too dangerous to even just sniff at. They're that scary.
Oh, now they're that scary.
I got to give you that one. You did have that earlier. I thought they were going to fall down and break. They have not. Number 3, I'm going to go Lions. Here's the only thing why I had to put the Chiefs over the Lions. Guys, I do not trust this team. I worry on this team so much at times. Did you see even how they won? Jared Goff fell down. If this was college, the game was over. They lost. The game would have been over. He fell down. It's stuff like that that scares me. Here's the other thing. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. I think they made a mistake. It's very hard. I'm going to give y'all a good stat. And this is only y'all that have done this. In the past 14 years, there's only one team that has beat a team 3 times in a row, including playoffs. That was San Francisco in 2022 against Seattle. They played them all 3 times, beat them all 3 times. I think it's one of the toughest things to do is to beat a team 3 times in the same season. They should have let that game go to the Packers because now more than ever, I do believe that my wish comes true. And J Love Live will meet them again and will demise them as well. The Lions will fall down into baby cubs when it counts most. You get ready for that. Shout out J Love Live. Number 2. Look, man, I hate the Chiefs. But these guys just keep winning and winning and winning. It doesn't matter how they win. They keep doing it. It's just consistent. It's scaring me. At the same time, though, I don't want to go into this, but I don't understand how people are not watching how Denver played them. Guys, hold the ball last. Stop letting him have a chance. He's going to win the game no matter what, so you might as well go for it. That's the way Denver played them that day. Now, we got a blocked field goal? Absolutely. But you play to win the game. You don't play to play defense and get an easily 2-point field goal and you're up by 2 or 1 point. You play to win. Come on, man. Last.
Come on, man.
Guys, they're number 1, and I believe they were playing a haphazard game against the Panthers. You saw what Bryce Young was doing. That boy was dotting them up.
They almost lost to the Panthers.
Almost. I saw the Chiefs almost lose to this team too.
As this dominant should not be that high then.
Did the Chiefs almost lose to this team too?
I did
2 weeks ago?
And when you get done with this little blah, 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 don't worry, I got you, bro.
Eagles won this game. I'm proud of them. I think the only thing in their way is them. I don't know if y'all heard rumblings. I'm hearing that A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts are not getting along right now. I don't know why. It's scaring me. I hope that it can be fixed. Come on, guys. I will say this. If A.J. Brown stays this way, this guy is starting to become a diva, and I don't like divas, a la Stephon Diggs. He's reminding me of a lot of Stephon Diggs. Great receiver, but boy, he gets a little too, I want the ball. Guys, we're winning. You're winning, bro. Let it be. So I'm going to give the Eagles it because they still won, even while it was a sleeper game. They did their thing. Proud of you, Eagles. Just want to give out my shout-outs for 6 and 7. I'm going to go Steelers 6. And I'm going to go number 7, the Rams. I think the Rams could very well be a scary team to see when the playoffs start. So I got 6 Steelers, 7 Rams. Anything to say, Juan? You like it?
Theoretically, this list should go like this.
Okay.
Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, Bills, Vikings.
Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, what?
Bills, Vikings.
You get the Lions at the top?
Yeah.
They almost lost that game against Green Bay, bro.
You just told me almost doesn't count, and now you want to say, now you want to hit me with the almost?
There's a difference, though, man. I don't know.
What's the difference? If Xavier Legette catches that ball, they win that game. That's almost. The Panthers beat an Eagles team who you have at number 1. If Xavier Legette does not drop that ball, they get the touchdown.
That Lions team played. You know what the Lions remind me of, bro?
The Eagles played like what? It should have been a blowout. Do you agree?
The Lions played like they're skydiving every year. And every year they skydive, bro. There's been times where their parachute. What the hell? Is the parachute working? That's how the Lions feel every time I see them play. I don't know if the parachute's going to come out. I get scared for them. Think of the NFC Championship game. Parachute never came out. Guys just fell to their death.
Like I said, it should be Lions, Chiefs, Eagles, Bills, and then Vikings.
Okay. What do you think, man? Cool?
Yeah, I like it. It's a good list.
What the hell's wrong with him? He's getting sick.
No, Matt's riding an inflatable bull right now. You can't tell?
My chair keeps fucking up, bro.
You didn't see him almost fall out of that chair right now, Jay?
My gosh, man. Because of their phone.
You don't. Do I have an argument, Matt?
No.
Why?
Because I think you just hate on the Eagles.
I don't.
Yeah, you do hate on the Eagles.
No, I don't. I give
you hate on the Eagles for like barely winning against the Panthers.
I gave them third place.
And hate on the Chiefs for every game. Because they barely beat anybody.
I agree with you. I don't give them top spot.
But hang on. No, in the beginning of all this terrible hot take Jake's top 5.
Right.
You always claimed that the Chiefs should be number 1 because they're winning. Does not matter how they're
They
winning
were
because they're winning.
undefeated. There was a difference. They were undefeated. They were undefeated.
That's why you
That
keep
was my
dropping shit
argument.
too.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You make no sense.
No sense, Juan. Next
No.
one.
No, I think the Eagles should be in third, and the Lions should be in first. Bills, and then Vikings. I'm even giving the Vikings 5th place, who I've been high on.
I don't know, man. The Bills just make me depressed right now with how they play. If Denver can't stop Kansas City, nobody can. I'm being honest with you.
You know what? You're right, Matt.
Jesus
This
Christ.
list is trash, bro. Just scrap it. Get it out the screen.
That was something else.
Guys, there's going to be a time where you're going to literally look at me and say, we're rooting for you.
Okay,
You're going to be
Ron.
rooting for us.
Okay. I'm still waiting for that demise, though.
Get ready. It's going to be our biggest show the day after.
Well, boom.
Ooh.
So Thursday night football, we have the Rams versus the 49ers. And like Matthew Stafford said, let's go beat these 49ers.
Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want to go first for me?
I want Juan to go first.
Ooh. What you got, Juan?
First, I don't like first things first, I don't like all the internet stuff right now. I really hate it. You know, Debo, give me the ball more. You know, I'm not struggling. I'm just not getting the ball. When they do give you the ball, bro, you haven't done anything, right?
I want to say I said something about that and I got killed for it. But go ahead.
To keep Tala in, take Jair Brown out. He's having a sophomore slump. It is what it is. The guy is not doing good. Keep Tally in, keep Malik Mustafa in, which is actually questionable for this game. 3, I don't know if we had this on talk or if we had this off talk, but I think Matt said that Garindo said he was fine, but all reports are still saying that he hasn't been ruled in play either on Thursday. So if that's the case, who's going to be our running back? That's what I'm worried on. And I mean,
You got winning.
hold on. Give the ball to George Kittle. He seems to be the shining. George Kittle and Juwan Jennings. He seems to be our shining star. They seem to be our shining star in this offense this year. I wish Pearsall would get some separation, play a little bit better, but it is what it is. He's still a rookie. I'm gonna go. This is at our house, right?
That's
Well,
at your
really-
house, yeah.
it
That's why
doesn't
you're
really-
favorited.
It doesn't really matter. Both of them are our house. You know what I'm saying? We have Levi and Levi South. You know, so I mean, this is it. This is for all the marbles, dude. Like, if we don't win, our chances literally drop.
You think your
lower.
season's out?
Well, the chances of us making the playoffs with no help, you know, become slim to none. So, yeah, this is it. Like, we have to win this game. So I'm gonna go the 49ers. I'm not gonna give you a score. I'm not gonna sit here and because the Rams are coming up. You know, they literally just beat one of the hottest teams in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And while we did win against the Bears, it's the Bears.
You got destroyed them too.
Yeah, but it's the
That
Bears.
TV look like shit.
But it's the Bears.
Okay.
So I'm going
No score.
49ers. No score.
What you got, Matt?
What you got, Jake?
Well, back against the wall. Niners. I think what helps y'all is the Rams just got a high off of that win. Super high. I think they should have won that game. I think I would feel more comfortable to win this game if they would have lost last week. But because they beat the Rams, the Bills the way they did, I think you go high and you go a little low. Their offense ain't gonna look as great this week. It looked tremendous last week. I'm gonna go Niners will win this. I think Kyle will come up with a game plan to slow down their offense. I'm going to go, it's going to be a close one, 21-17. Niners win. Kyle Shanahan wins this game specifically. His game plan will win it.
I mean, as long as we're not ahead by 10 points in the fourth quarter, we should win this game. Jesus, that's what happened last time we played against the Rams. Let's not let that happen again. Guess who's back? He's back again.
Eminem?
Greenlaw. Dre Greenlaw. This will be his first game back. Take that bum Campbell out.
He doesn't even know his name.
His name's Campbell.
Devondre Campbell.
Ass. He's back. He's the heart and soul of our defense. Jair Brown, keep him out. The one play that he was in, the Bears scored a touchdown. Keep him out. Put Hufanga back in. Even with that club, he's handicapped with one arm, and he still played better. This is what I'll say about our run game. Isaac Guerrero should go. That's what he said. He feels good. If not, then Patrick Taylor's the guy, which I don't know much about him. Juan's a big fan of him.
He's from Green Bay.
Kittle is our go-to. He's Brock Purdy's safety blanket. That's our number one. Then it goes Juwan Jennings. I would like to see Ricky get the ball more, but it's not going his way. The whole Debo situation. Now, I know Jake said that he got killed for it, that he tried to call this out earlier. But I tried to call this out earlier, and I got killed for it whenever it was time to sign him. I said that we shouldn't have done it. He can't catch the ball. I know that he was going on a rant on Twitter saying that the ball's just not going his way. But then funny thing on Twitter is there's a little community note underneath that if someone tries to tell a lie, and it says that he has the most drop balls on the team. So Debo, hey man, it was fun while it lasted, that 2022 season, whatever season it was. But I'm sorry to say, man, I think it's time to go. Your production's just not there anymore. It doesn't even look like he's like trying to run the ball as hard as he used to anymore. But yeah, I have the 49ers winning this one. Is that my heart saying it or is my brain saying it? I agree with Jake that the Rams just are on a high right now beating that Bills team. I would feel a lot more nervous if they would have lost against the Bills. But I think that Kyle Shanahan will drop a better game plan than Sean McVay. And hopefully the 49ers win this game, because if we do not win this game, we're out. Bye. See you later. Season's over. 49ers win this one.
Score?
27-24. Jake Moody comes in with a clutch field goal.
Wow. See what happens. Should be a good one.
I'm trying to see the time possession.
Of what?
The last game that they had.
I think that we ruled it.
No, I'm talking about the Bills and the Rams, because I think, you know what I'm saying, how long were they on the field for? I don't know.
Next one.
Oh,
this one sucked.
No, it didn't. MLB breaking news. Juan Soto signs a 15-year, $765 million contract to the New York Mets.
Oof. What a signing. I tried to tell Jake after the World Series, after they choked the World Series, that Juan Soto was not going to be a Yankee. I tried to tell him that. He doesn't want to play for a shitty organization anymore, man. So why
Yeah,
not
the Mets
go?
are great.
Why not go across the street to a better team? They have a brighter future. Juan Soto, congratulations, man. You deserve that bag for carrying that Yankees team.
You know, I think of the late, great Kobe Bryant when I think of this.
R.I.P.
Kobe.
Guys, the Yankees offered $760 million for 16 years. So about a $5 million difference.
No.
Well, that and then a year difference also.
Yeah, that year difference makes a difference, buddy.
I don't know if it does. Here's what I mean.
Let me do the math for you while you talk.
Do you ever know whenever... I'll give you an example. When James Harden went to the Rockets, I knew he wasn't for championships anymore. He didn't care for them. Because you stay in Oklahoma City, you're building a dynasty over there. When you went to the Rockets and your best player was Dwight Howard, you weren't going to do much. Juan Soto, I've now come to wishing I don't want him. I want players that know there's an expectation. And when you wear a New York Yankees cap and a hat and those white and blue pinstripes are all over you, it means something to be a New York Yankee. So congrats, Juan. You got your money with no expectation. And I'm so proud of Aaron Judge taking the pressure where it counts most. Because he accepted the deal also. He's staying with New York. That's what happens. That's the difference. And this is why I bring it back to Kobe. When Dwight Howard signed with the Lakers, Kobe said, this guy don't have the heart for it, man. He don't want to win one. You can tell he just wants to play basketball and go home. He don't got no desire. He don't have the passion in his damn heart to win one. Because that's what happens when you're with great organizations. You have to win one. You're going to get killed. He can lose the next 10 years for the Mets. Ain't nobody going to bat an eye. But because he wanted to play scared and not have that expectation and fear of knowing what Aaron Judge now has to. What was the second they lost? Where was Aaron Judge? Where was he at? We know he saw. No. Aaron Judge took it because he's been with New York, a real New York team. A team that needs expectation, not little brother to the background. I'm talking about big bro. Sad, man. Sad to watch. Congrats, Juan. You'll be irrelevant for the next 15 years. I'm proud of you.
Juan Soto was the only reason why they were even that far. I don't know why
Okay.
you're hating on this guy.
I promise you this. Yankees will be back in that World Series.
They won't.
I don't see Juan Soto being back anywhere near that.
Especially if Aaron Judge doesn't show up again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let me ask you a question, Jake.
Go ahead.
It's just a simple number question, okay? What's the higher number, okay? 51 or 47 and a half?
Does that change anything?
I'm asking a question.
51 is more, but here's my thing. Does that change anything? Can you buy anything different that you could with 47 to 51 in my opinion?
If I went to the store and only had $47.50 and it was 50
No. When you're that high in 47 million and 51 million, there's not really much of a difference of what you're buying, buddy.
Is there not? Would you're okay with losing out on 3.5?
I think in the end, bro, he did a selfish thing. And go ahead, man. You don't got to be in the limelight. You can be in the background. You could be in the back page of the New York. I know the front page is about the Yankees. You could be in that back page. Hey, Mets are now 63 and 41. Congrats. Like I said, bro. The Mets owner is one of the richest owners, if not the richest.
Mets make it further than the Yankees next year.
We'll see that. We'll see.
Book it.
Book it.
Okay.
Put it on a T-shirt.
Juan Soto might suck now.
All of a sudden.
Be
ready.
He's gonna get his powers that from the Monstars.
Shut up, Juan. Head us home, man.
Is that it?
That's it.
There's nothing else?
No, sir. Send us
All
home.
right. Well, like I said, I would like to formally apologize for these banners, all the errors and the miscommunication and all that stuff
Unless you want to talk about some Drake or something.
that I had to personally
Please shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to talk about that.
No? Okay.
Man, I told you before, bro. I don't speak with ignorance. The argument is invalid with
They
it.
not like us. They not like us.
You can't speak to a man who has Kenny's vulgarness that far deep down that it's coming out of his rear end. So
They not
that
like
conversation will not be had on the spot. What?
Send us home.
That's what I thought you said, boy. So like, comment, subscribe. We're on YouTube, where you're probably watching us right now. We're on Spotify, where you're probably listening to us right now. We're on TikTok. We're on TikTok, hopefully.
We're on Spotify and TikTok. We're on both.
I already said that.
Okay.
We're also on X. Like, follow,
Do
subscribe.
that same stare. Look at that.
What?
No, that's fine. We pick and choose our stares. I got it. That's fine. I know what I'm staring at.
Go ahead, Juan. Move on.
Like, follow, subscribe, comment.
The bias.
All those
2v1.
great things. We're just three guys
Sacrificial
out
lamb.
here trying to have some fun in this YouTube world. More like sacrificial ham.
Send us home, man. Your jokes get worse and worse as the show goes on.
My bad, Peter Porker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch the Simpsons
it.
movie.
That's all I gotta say. Jake, turn your dog down.
That's not my dog this time. That was Matt's.
With that further say, it's the Final Say Pod. We out.
We out.
Bye.